This is Delhi, capital of India, one of the largest cities in the world and a place that's still growing fast. 32 million people live in this urban area, and the UN projects that figure could rise to almost 40 million by the end of the decade. It's also a nightmare to navigate, and aside from the new metro system, public transport is far from adequate. On top of that, air quality has reached critical levels and roads are at breaking point. But help's now at hand thanks to the new Regional Rapid Transit System, a mega project that could finally give this huge city the infrastructure it desperately needs. Delhi's been named the world's most polluted city for 3 years in a row, reaching record levels in 2021. Now, there are several reasons for this, like the mass burning of crop stubble after the annual harvest and India's reliance on coal power. But one major problem is extreme traffic. There are around 10 million vehicles in Delhi, and hundreds of thousands pass through key intersections each day. Congestion is virtually non-stop. As long as road travel is the only suitable way to get in and out of the city, there's not much that can be done about the traffic issue. In 2002, Delhi's metro system opened and transformed how people get around the city, but it only goes so far, and it doesn't serve the millions of people in the area around the capital all trying to commute in. Thanks to confusing design choices when they were constructed in the 1970s, the ring and suburban train networks are heavily underused and have needed to be upgraded for decades. So if you want to head deeper into the NCR, that's the National Capital Region, then a decent train service has never really been an option. But that's all set to change. Construction's underway on a new Regional Rapid Transit System, or RRTS, which will connect central Delhi to cities and districts around the NCR. It involves building 3 semi-high-speed rail lines which run from a massive new station at the heart of the capital into the neighbouring states of Uttar Pradesh, Haryana and Rajasthan. The first of these lines, an 82-kilometre corridor heading northeast to Ghaziabad and Mir route, is now in full swing. It's being implemented by the National Capital Region Transport Corporation and will see these shiny new trains from Alstom, manufactured in India, reaching speeds up to 180 km per hour. That'll make it around 3 times faster than the metro, and the stations are further apart, so there's less stopping. RRTS is for travelling longer distances quicker. Passengers will get from one end of the route to the other in around 55 minutes, a journey that takes about an hour and a half by road, and that's without traffic. Some 800,000 people are expected to use it every day, a figure that's sure to go into the millions once the other lines are operational. Overall, 16 RRTS stations are being built, most of them elevated, as well as depots and underground stations that will integrate with the new Mir route metro. The route will pass through some of the most densely populated parts of the city, also crossing the Yamuna River. By building most of the line and stations on single piers above ground at heights of up to 17 metres, less floor space is needed and it's easier to work around existing structures, roads and other obstacles. According to the NCR, construction is progressing faster than with any other infrastructure projects in India's history. A 17-kilometre priority stretch between Sahibabad and Duhai is expected to be operational from 2023 and could be finished quicker, with trial runs set to begin from mid-2022. There's a 2025 target completion date for the entire corridor, and the whole thing's estimated to cost around $4 billion. Work's also due to start soon on the 12 kilometres of new underground sections, 4 of which are going to be built below Delhi itself, requiring the use of 8 tunnel boring machines. Although Indian contractors are handling most of the construction, one tunnel's being built by a Chinese firm, the Shanghai Tunnel Engineering Company. News of that deal wasn't entirely well received when it was announced in early 2021, especially following clashes between India and China over disputed territories in the previous year. But because the project's being part funded by the Asian Development Bank, which China is also a member of, it was able to submit the winning bid. There's a lot going on then, and we haven't even talked about what's arguably the highlight of the whole scheme, the place where everything will interconnect. All 3 of the lines being built in Phase 1 will radiate from here, what's soon to become Delhi's largest transport hub. The new Sarikale Khan station will act as the main interchange between RRTS services, the metro and the bus network. Having a location where multiple transport systems all join together is something Delhi's never really had. To catch a bus, having just got off the metro, for example, lots of travellers have to take long walks or rickshaw rides to make their next connection. But with the new hub, that journey can be reduced to just a few steps across the station. When it's all done, the plan's to follow up with 5 more lines, stretching the network even further into the NCR. If that's accomplished, then Delhi's new rail system will offer a quicker, more convenient means of transport for millions of people in and around the city. It'll be far cleaner than road travel too. One study in 2019 predicted that just the Delhi to Meerut line would take around 100,000 vehicles off the road. Now, that might not sound like much from that 10 million, but when the whole network's up and running, you can expect that figure to rise. And that's going to be crucial for tackling those pollution levels. It's estimated the new system will reduce CO2 emissions in the city by 250,000 tonnes a year. For too long, the people of Delhi and the NCR have been missing an effective transport system, one that would accompany the new metro. Now, it looks like they could be getting one. Of course, it won't solve everything, and it will take more than this to fix both the traffic and pollution problems that Delhi's facing. But it's a good start, and if it does go on to become the world's biggest megacity, having a fast and efficient railway to match its rapid growth is going to be more essential than ever. This video was powered by Bluebeam. You can learn more about that at the link below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to get more from the definitive video channel for construction, subscribe to the B1M.